What's up, YouTube? I come to you today to talk to you about something that has been in the comments section of my videos several times. The top speed of the KTM Rc390. It seems like everyone is a bit obsessed about which one has the faster top speed, the KTM Rc390 or the Yamaha R3, and I'm here to say that it does not matter. First and foremost, let's get the clip out of the way that everybody is here to see, and that is the top speed of this bike. Disclaimer though, this was in Mexico. So as you can see in this video, it kind of went somewhere in between 109 and 111 miles per hour. So with that being said, this bike has a few mods, a few power mods. It's got the AKRA map, so it revs higher than stock. Messing with gearingcommander.com, I saw that it would take only about 100 RPMs of over rev to actually get it to reach 111 miles per hour. Some people in the comments section told me that it absolutely was not possible to reach 111 miles per hour on this bike, but there you go, there it is. Higher rev limiter, a little bit of over rev from going downhill, and it reached 111 miles per hour.
Alright, so here you can see that we've got Gearing Commander pulled up, and I've already got the KTM Rc390 pulled up. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to change our max RPMs to 10,250 RPMs, because that is what the AKRA map allows you to rev. You can see that it raises the top speed to 109.3. I had suggested that perhaps I was getting 150 RPMs of over rev out of the bike, and you can see with that change, it changes it to 110.9, which is basically about what I was running. Let's go ahead and check the Yamaha R3. Go down here and change it to Yamaha, YZF, and R3 of gearing. And from the Ghost Rider video, we can see that he was revving to 12,000 RPMs. That puts that projected top speed at 118 miles per hour.
Now the second part of this is that a lot of people seem to think that it's a big deal about which bike has the highest top speed. Technically, the R3 has the gearing to reach a higher top speed, but it doesn't necessarily have the power. You can have theoretical top speeds, and really all top speeds are relative to the gearing that you have on your bike. If I put a much bigger front sprocket on this bike and a smaller rear sprocket, theoretically this bike could have 150 mile per hour top speed, but it doesn't have the power to make it there. So what I did is I scoured the internet, tried to find top speed videos from R3s, and I found one from Ghost Rider where he reaches 189 kilometers per hour. So that's about 120 miles per hour. So the big difference in top speed between these two bikes is 9 miles per hour. That's not a huge difference. When you're talking about smaller bikes like these, the difference is going to be what kind of power band it has and how much it weighs. For me, the Rc390 is better because it weighs a ton less than the R3. It also handles fantastically, and I don't think that it looks as bulky, and that's just kind of my personal preference. But hey, the line's got to be drawn somewhere. That's why I chose this bike. The next thing I have to say is if you're buying a 300 series bike as a beginner bike, top speed really shouldn't be your priority. You need to learn how to maximize the performance of what you have in your hands before you go worrying about whether or not your bike can do 110 or 120. It really doesn't matter. And secondly, if you're looking to buy a bike to build into an ultra lightweight race bike, the difference between the two is marginal at best. They make similar power, they have similar handling characteristics, but this one is much lighter, so you're gonna get a whole lot more handling, feeling, feedback, and response out of it than you would from the R3. Maybe I'm just biased because I'm not typically a big supporter of Yamaha, or maybe that's the truth. Either way, stop complaining about the top speed between these two bikes. It really has no bearing on how well these things perform. It takes forever to reach 120 on the R3, but this thing definitely did 111 pretty quick. And if you don't believe the video that you just watched, make sure you go over to gearingcommander.com, plug in the numbers for yourself, and you can see what the actual top speeds between these two bikes at their max RPM are. You might be surprised about what you find. Either way, I think this is all relative to what you really truly want to use the bike for. But I'll stop my rant and end this video with this tidbit. I really like this bike, and whether it goes 110 or 111 makes no difference to me. This bike feels fantastic to me, and I'm glad I made the choice I did. As always, if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, and if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this from me in the future. And as always, do not forget to have a nice day.